There is nothing that enters a man from outside which can defile him, but things which come out of him are the things that defile a man. And even the disciples, they're surprised by his answer, and he gives them another explanation. In Mark 7:20 through 23, he said, "What comes out of a man that defiles a man? For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lewdness, and evil eye." I'm not sure what that looks like. Blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile a man. So he was seeing that, okay, you're going through these protocols, but you have done nothing for your heart. You haven't changed your heart. And what he's pointing to, you see, what he's introducing to the world is that provision in Leviticus was made for external things. But where was the provision to cleanse the inside of man? Where's the provision for that? Because we see very soon after this, he's going to go to the cross. What provision is there? Jesus knew that their hearts were far from them, even though that they were going through all of the motions. Then there's another story where it goes even deeper that Mark tries to bring to us, the story of this rich young ruler. And he's introducing this need of him on a deep, deep level. And the rich young ruler comes and says, "Jesus, what must I do to obtain eternal life?" And Jesus, of course, rattles off the commandments. You need to follow this commandment, and the rich young ruler says, "I've done it all, Jesus. Have I done it?" Then looking at him, Jesus loved him. Those are my two favorite words in the whole verse. The compassion of Jesus. You thought by just following these things that you were going to have eternal life. And he loves him, and he says to him, "One thing you lack. Go your way, sell whatever you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And come, take up the cross and follow me." But he was sad at this word and went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. The one thing, Jesus saw something in his heart that this man loved more than he loved God. And he followed all of the rules, but there was this stronghold within him that said, "I'm not willing to let go of that." And he goes away sad. And the disciples, they're like, "Jesus, you're asking the impossible. This man followed all of the laws, and you asked this one thing, this very hard thing for this man to do." So they said, "Who can be saved?" And of course, Jesus answers them in Mark 10:27. "With men it is impossible, but not with God. For with God all things are possible."